Hi everybody, it's Saturday, December 4, and I watched a video that came out about a month ago. Lamley had another challenge for the 510 wagon. I have some 510 Datsun wagons or Datsun 510 wagons, but I don't have any loose ones, and rather than go into my collection and look for, the package ones, which would be, way too much time. Um, I decided to just focus on the wagons that I already collected loose. These are castings I do and will collect if I see them. This is not all of them. I still have some packaged. I'm sure I still have some loose ones someplace else, especially the red lines, the actual red lines, and I'll get to that in a minute. But in any event, these are all the loose ones that I have. I typically have three main ones that I collect, and this Nova one is. I got a couple different lights going on here. This Nova one is relatively new, so I only have the basic model and I only have one open one. Any other Nova gassers I have, they're in the package. Ever since I was a kid, I have always loved. Sorry, I got my fingers in the way. The 55 Nomad. This one here is a relatively new model. This probably came out within the last, I don't know, it's 2021 now, so, oh boy. Probably in the last 6 years. So, it doesn't help to look at the date on the bottom. Well, actually, you know what? It's got this code here so you can figure it out. I forget, but you can take a look at that. It's the 20th week of whatever the B year was. But I probably bought duplicates of this so I could open up one. So I probably do have these packaged someplace. But I love the Nomad. I forget what series this was from. Unless I indicate otherwise, these are all blister pulls. But the Nomad by far is my favorite. Let me see here. We got this color. This one has a metal base. The others that I just showed you had a plastic base. This is a solid orange color. Metal on metal. This was some type of premium mail-in. I can't remember if it was a serial promo or not. Somebody in my club was selling these for $25 a piece. I know I got this on eBay seller for a lot less, probably less than 10. And you can tell there that the hood does open, but I don't want to take it out of the bag. This was from the Surf Ride series. I think this series actually came out in 1990, somewhere between 1998 and 2000. All right. I remember I had bought a handful of these because up to that point, this had to be the coolest Nomad out there. But so I do have the full series for this, and I just got this one as an opener. This is a recent one. It's got that rust look with the steelies. Right. Starting from the front and working to the back. Blue, plastic, metal and plastic. This looks like the alternate color with the same campo. So this is kind of like a pale yellow or a light green. These right here, it appears that I have 3 of the same. So if I ever thin the collection, I don't see any differences in these. I'll have to take a closer look. But these are all metal on metal. So I got 3 of those. This was a premium. I forget what series, even though it's plastic wheels. I think it was a premium. Oh, darn, I can't remember. Anyway, it wasn't a regular edition. Same thing with this one. These two have similar Campo designs, just one's an alternate. It's hard to see, but there's like a scallop right there with the top and the side with the fender. And then this one here. This was, I think, Clown Car series. And this is metal on metal. I might have bought this used because it's got some chip marks. And I don't think I did that. So this is one of the ones that is not a blister pull. We're back to the blister pulls. This is fairly recent, probably within the last 10 years. This is a premium model, but I forgot where it came from. So this has the real riders, and it's metal on metal. Let me see here. All right, it's written Thailand in black. All right, so that's premium. No opening features. This was, I guess, can be considered a premium or a special one. This was from the Wave Runners, from the cartoon for Highway 35. And this is the only one that I collected, and I bought it specifically to open up. So it's got really unique wheels. So these are, I guess, cold mold wheels. All right, so that was from Highway 35. And then the last two, metal on plastic. Just the 5-spoke. Let's see if there's a date underneath here, if you want to take a look at it. E42. That's E42. And what's that one? I can't quite see that. Let me go out of camera here. Yeah, I still can't see that one here. Maybe we'll show up on camera when let me see it. C35? Okay. All right, that's it for the 55 Nomads. The next casting I collect, just because I like Chevelles, is the Chevelle Wagon. So these are the 70 Chevelle SS Wagons. Chevrolet never made an SS Wagon, but I've been to plenty of Chevelle shows, and there are people who dress up the 70 wagons with the SS cowl induction hood, and put an SS grill on it, and a big block engine, and they'll turn it into an SS, but they didn't come from the factory this way. So I have, I don't know, a dozen of these. And there is the code right there, L41. So I'm going to have to figure that out. This was a premium one. I think this was from the Redliners. Okay. This was the precursor to car culture. The year that they came out, they had a series that came out with the real riders, and then a series that came out with the red lines. I got the full set someplace packed away. Still in the package, but I bought duplicates and I opened up this one. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. All right, so metal on metal. This does have some hefty weight to it. These two, I believe, came out in the same year. This is a Zamac version. Of course, you get the Zamacs from Kmart, so that's probably where I got this from. And the code, I'm trying to see it. Can't quite get that. What's that say? G12 or G10? Can't see that. Maybe it'll show up for you on the camera. All right. Then the white one with the Hearst. And the code's right there. I can't read that, unfortunately. I can't see that. This is kind of a nice one. All right. All right, here we get similar. I think all these came out in the same year, and they were just several different colors for the same car. So I think, nowadays I think they just pretty much have two colors if they put out a different one. This year they came out with three, and I think they are all from the same year. And I can't remember what it is. That looks like B02. And that looks like B11. And they got some halfway decent detail on these, for what it is, for the basics. And what the heck is this one? This one looks like B, much later in the year. It's a double-digit number. I can't see that. So these all came out in the same year. So they had 3 or 4 different colorways. And this one here is similar, but I don't think it came out that year. I don't think it came out in the B year. What number is this? Can't tell. But Tampo on the hood, whereas these other ones just have it on the, I'm sorry, Tampo on the roof, but these other ones have Tampo just on the hood. So what is this one here? If I can't see that. God, even with new glasses, I am having trouble reading. All I see is 12. I don't see a letter. I'm having trouble seeing that, so maybe somebody can tell me. All right. Here's a couple premiums. I don't remember where the premiums came from, but these have the real riders, and it's metal on metal. When they were doing these premiums, they didn't do the front and the back. They only, one side maybe. So there's no tail light or headlight. All right, this is another premium. See if this is stamped on the bottom here, B4. And let's see if there's one here. There is something there. I'm having trouble reading it, sorry. These here look like alternate colors for the same one, sort of, but they're both Moon Eyes. I think these are the only Moon Eyes ones I have. I don't know if they had any others in the 70 Chevelle Wagon. I can't see the date code. And I like the yellow one better. It looks like L44. Okay. I think if this were a gloss purple, it would look pretty good. But, and I'm not really digging the yellow PR5s. I like the chrome ones better. All right, so that's the 70 Chevelle Wagon. Oh, two more, sorry. This looks like a demolition derby car. Not one of my favorites because it's got different color wheels on it. I like it when it's, you know, more authentic, but I collect the casting, and this is the alternate version with a different base. And that looks like K42, 43, and this has a different color base, and that looks like K30 maybe. But they look like demolition derby cars. All right, so got 1 and 2 alternate colors. The next one that I collect, I'll go from the newest, or what's fairly new, are the tuned version of the 40s Woody Wagon, and this is based off of Ford. So I just started collecting this. So this says Surf and Turf, but it's the tuned 40s Woody Wagon. I believe this is the new model one, the very first one. This is a high raker. The front wheels don't move too good. They're kind of bent up in there. I think I do have a better version of this, but I found this, I think. And that's why it's all dirty and all cruddy, because I think it was buried in the dirt. And you can see it's all dirty here. Anyway, just as a loose example, so 40s Woody High Raker. I don't know when that came out. I think they came out in the 80s or the early 90s. Tempo and color's the same, just the wheels are different on this one. Metal body. I'm sorry. This is plastic. The woody portion is plastic, and the rest is all metal. All right, so we have the 7 spokes. Oops. And then we have the Hot Wheels Basic. Other than that, the color on these two is the same in the Tempo design. Back here, 5-spoke. I forget where this came from. This is definitely a blister pull. Definitely a blister pull. This is not one of my favorites, though. I don't like the design on the top, but when you get all these colors together, they look kind of cool. I'm kind of liking this one. It's got a surf type feel to it with the Tempo design. Black sand boots. And it would help if I stopped dropping them. But I do really like this one here. And I like the yellow. They don't do this too much, but they got the surfboards on top. These actually were mainline cars that came like this. So if you were to find these now, they'd be charging you extra just for the extra feature. Now these probably do come off. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna leave it as is. All right. I don't know if these came out in the same year or different years. There is a code right there. Okay, B34 maybe? And let's see if there's a code on this one. Because I don't know if there was... an alternate color this year. There is something stamped there. I'm having trouble seeing it. All right. So they could have come out the same year. I'm not 100% thrilled with this one. Bcat Custom. I have no idea what the heck that is. With the laced wheels. Here's another one that has a surfer feel to it. This is nice. Here's another one. I kind of really don't like the gold color, but when you pick this one up, it's really got a substantial weight feel because it's the front's metal and the base is metal. All right, and then you have this pinstripe type face here. I don't know how you're supposed to look at this, but it's kind of interesting. This one here, geez, I don't know where I acquired this. This one might be representative of the sample that comes in the Wild Wave set. All right. Again, I gotta stop dropping stuff. So this might be the model that comes with the Wild Wave set. I didn't open up mine. I have a Wild Wave set. I didn't open it up. This is relatively new. You can tell from the tri-blade wheels. Surf Beat. So, supposed to be a surfer feel to it. And the last two, here's another one with a surfer feel to it with the pinstripe. And here is the last one. I don't like the orange, but I do like, again, I grew up with the classic wheels, so I do like the basic wheels. Nothing stamped on the bottom. Anyway, that's it for the wagons. I don't have any loose 510s. So any of the 510 wagons that Lamley showed in his video, I might have a couple of those, excluding the treasure hunts. I know I've got the 50th anniversary one. That was one that he showed. But again, I didn't take it out of the package, and I believe I only have one example. But these right here, I would prefer to collect more than the JDM, because this is the era I grew up in. Also, I'm a Malibu Chevelle owner, so I do like anything Malibu Chevelle related. And I've always, ever since this model came out, I've been a huge fan of the 55 Nomad. All right, so I guess my favorites out of the bunch are going to be this one here, and again, I don't know what promo that came from. This one here with the co-mold wheels. And this has got a 70s feel to it, okay, with the striping. So I'm a big fan of that one. And out of the these here, so I must have bought this loose because it's got a chip there. I like this one just because it's simple, it's plain, and I like yellow vehicles, and this catches my attention. All right. And then maybe the second one out of that would be this one, but it's a little bit more busy. Okay. So my top ones are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's not it. I got top 6. These two are like kind of tied. And then these two are kind of tied. So my top 3. I don't know how that one got in there. 1, 2, 3. My top 3. Tie, and then my favorite 70. Let me know which one's your favorite. Let me know what you think of the video. And questions, comments, leave them below. Again, don't have any 510 wagons loose, so I just pulled out my Wagons. I only have one other wagon, and I'm not a big fan of it, and that would be the Plymouth Satellite Wagon. I know I've got a loose version of that I pulled out, and I forgot to bring it with me, but it's just one. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please, if you could, like, share, and subscribe, and I look forward to hearing what you have to say. You all have a good weekend.